little pushers got crazy gold.
Some of you just sitting there collecting dust.
Do you have any idea how much gold you've acquired through the years?
It could be like a treasure.
Now's your chance to turn your gold into cold, hard cash. Because we have over 100 gold-to-be-sold stores nationwide. Or call us, and we'll send you a free shipping pack. Because we are America's #1 online and storefront gold buyer.
And that's the gold's honest truth.
Yeah!
I asked for all the forms in the inventory, Gordon, so I could review them on my flight back to Portland. I leave in 10 minutes, so move.
Your brother
Does not run the company.
I'll call the Better Business Bureau if I have to.
Can I help you?
Yes. Hi. I turned in my grandmother's necklace just to cover the mortgage. That can't be right. It's worth 15 times this.
I assure you, Miss Campston, our appraisers are all accredited gemologists with the GIA.
Well, I'd like my necklace back then.
Our policy states that you have to request a return within the allotted 2 weeks, and I'm seeing here you're 3 days overdue.
But that's 2 weeks from when the check was sent from your accounts payable department, and I just got it in the mail yesterday.
The necklace has probably already been melted. There's really nothing we can do.
Well, can you check for sure and see?
Sure. Come with me. Unfortunately, Miss Campston, it has been destroyed. I am so sorry. We're done here.
Come on, man.
What?
Let's go.
That's it?
Have a nice day.
Nana had nice taste. Now you've got 5 minutes.
I saw the ad on TV, and as much as I didn't want to, I have a mortgage to pay, a child to feed. Next thing I knew, they sent me a packet with postage.
Yeah, these cash for gold businesses, they make it very easy for customers to send in their gold. And this necklace, it had sentimental value to you?
My grandma from England gave it to me before she died. She held it all the way through the London Blitz in the 40s. I'm so ashamed I sent it in.
No, I mean, you did what you had to do, and you did it for your family. Nothing to be ashamed about.
Yeah, he's right. Look, your story's not unique. There are thousands of desperate people who send in their gold. They give these checks way below market value. There's a pattern of perfidy.
Pattern of perfidy?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. But I wish I had the necklace back. I just know it's still out there.
Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do everything we can to
Get it back for you. And probably help you pay that mortgage, too.
Thank you.
Pattern of perfidy? Seriously?
Yes. This is it, Nate. This is the one. Look, there's no international crime, no Russians with guns, no Interpol. It's low risk, low danger, just two very smart dirtbags who like to hurt people. This is my shot. This time I run the con.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, boy.
You don't think I can handle it, just say.
No. Artisan, that's not what I'm saying, actually.
Well, what is it? You think I'll mess it up? Go on, speak your mind.
No, come on, no, please, just do your thing.
Do your thing.
Sometime today, man, all right? Some of us have social lives we gotta get back to.
All of you don't even understand how much you depend on me, do you? All the hacking, the fake IDs, the financial searches, the sub-rosa profiling, weeks of work every time, and none of you appreciate it.
Hutton, we do. We just, we don't understand some of it, well, most of it, but we're very grateful.
Yes, we are very grateful, Artisan. Now, if you will, let's run it. Gold to be sold.
You run it. Why don't you go ahead and find your little briefing ferry online without me. Start the job and see how far you get without me.
No, Artisan, come on, really, it's...
That's his very serious arm cross.
Yeah. All right, here we go. How do you get to the
web browser?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, there it is. Go, gold to be sold.
Ooh, gold. I love gold.
Gold to be Sold began as a Oregon-based company headed by a brother-sister team, Barbara and Tommy Madsen. They expanded nationwide in the last 5 years, but their main processing and refinery is in Portland, Oregon. See? Oh, hold, sorry. Oh, wait, no, no, I'm not. It's going up by itself. Just we'll move out of that. All right. Here's the thing. Thousands of people, especially in a bad economy, they send their gold in once a week. Now, the Madsens, what their scam is they give low estimates, lost shipments, late checks, that sort of thing. Now, if we figure that all the people that they're scamming are losing the same amount of money, then we're talking about a multi-million-dollar graft, which, by the way, is legal. So, now how do I get the financials?
Call for a free credit report. You got a phone?
Really? Seriously? You're doing that?
Hell yeah.
He's really doing this. Parker?
What?
Could you please show us the commercial for... Yeah, bring up the commercial for Gold to be Sold. This is great. What do you see in this?
Move down.
Oh.
I got gold, you got gold, Little Pusher's got crazy gold.
Some of it just sitting there collecting dust.
Do you have any idea how much gold you've acquired through the years?
Could be
Okay, guys, we're going to do this the plain and simple way. Let's go steal some gold. Okay, Parker, the place is closed on Sundays and there are no guards, but I want you in and out fast. How long will the vault take you?
Glen Reader 2734? 8 minutes tops.
Go ahead, guys. Rock my world.
I thought you were on strike, Artisan. Why are you even here?
It's a mental strike. I'm not really here. I'm actually far, far away in my mind. Besides, who's gonna help Parker carry out all those gold bars? You know how much each one of those things weighs? They are heavy.
No alarm? Or maybe not so heavy.
No gold, but you still had us break in there.
I was on strike.
You were on strike, huh?
Artisan, you're going to take the lead on this? You got to take the lead.
Hey, I have the lead on this. I've had the lead on this thing since we left Boston.
Gladys Alpha unlock. Initiate protocol 271ZXT now.
Voice print verified.
Who are you talking to?
All right. Tommy and Barbara Madsen, owners of the Gold to be Sold empire. Now, Nate, had you let me run the con, you would know.
Did I let you run it?
If you
You
let
said
me
you were
run the
taking the
con
leads.
from the beginning, you would have found out that the Madsens melt down their daily intake of gold and ship it out to their brokers at the end of every day. That vault is almost always empty.
So you know it was empty. Artisan, I'm going to tell you something. I want you to listen to me very carefully, okay? You ever pull this again, I'm going to personally make sure you're off this team because I'm going to break every bone in your body.
Wait, all right. Artisan. What con do you have in mind? The lazy Dachshund, the Pizro pressure point, what?
No, Sophie. We're not gonna run one of Nate's picturesque 18th century cons. No, we're gonna run a brand new 21st century con and blow their minds. For you. And you. All right, for you. Oh, one for you. Now, these are full financial, physical, and psychological profiles of our players.
Our marks.
No, our players. I'll explain in a minute. Gladys, initiate process 67H, the double-pronged monkey con.
67H confirmed.
It's too complicated.
No, see, this new con of the future employs the most addictive, inescapable psychology known to man. Video game design fundamentals.
Like Pac-Man?
Like any game, really. You see, setting up a player is just like setting up a mark. What you do is you lay out a goal, you set up some obstacles for them to overcome in order to reach that goal, right? Start with player one, Tommy Madsen. Now, Tommy, lonely Tommy. the man is registered to 7 different dating websites. Now, on each of these websites, Tommy has to answer certain questionnaires. Now, what I did was hack questions from the Klinefeldt-Ox psych indicator into his applications.
What?
It's a test designed to measure preferences on how people perceive the world. You know, I had a lot of psych exams as a kid. They're actually pretty easy. Sometimes I made my doctors cry, but...
The questions that Tommy answered peg him as an extroverted, hyper-competitive alpha male type. He's the flashy face of the company, not too bright, and he's very reward-oriented.
So how are you going to hook him, Hutton?
By implanting the idea of reward in his subconscious. I hacked into his web browser, and as you can see, I inserted the word treasure into the side ads to implant the idea of treasure into his thoughts. See, now, if Tommy wants the treasure, he's got to play our game. And the game begins with a 19th century gold watch engraved with an old Cantonese inscription.
To tell you the truth, I was more interested in the mahogany chest at Kane. Got it at an estate sale last week in Lake Oswego. Oh, I'm actually in the antique business. Auntie Erna's Antiques on Oak Street. Ever heard of it?
Can't say I have.
Oh.
Well, there's definitely melt value here, not a lot, but I think you're looking at 14 karat, millesimal fineness in the 580s. $42.
Oh. Well, I was thinking more along the lines of, I don't know, 100?
I said 42.
82.
42.
62.
42.
52.
42.
43.
42.
Fine, 42.
Please sign here, darling. And 42.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, excuse me. Oop.
Hey, boss. Why don't we take a look at this watch? I think there's a little something extra to it.
Player number 2, Barbara Madsen. Now, she is nothing like your brother. I mean, the girl has a degree in chemical engineering. She handles the technical and financial parts of the business.
Okay, right there. That's the rub, guys. I think the sister's way too engaged with the business to bite on a treasure hunt. And I think what you need to do here is you need to take the business out of play. Say, shut down distribution so they can't sell gold. For example, the smelter, perhaps Sorry. No.
No, keep going.
This isn't, no, because I'm not...
Nate, this is good.
No, this is yours. Go ahead.
That's good. See, Nate, well, unlike you, I'm open to suggestion. I encourage the exchange of ideas. Look, you've touched on video game design fundamentals. You see, different people play the same game for different reasons. And as the video game designers, our job is to give the players what they crave. Now, Barbara, I mean, she seems a little square, all business up top, right? She majored in chemical engineering, but she minored in archaeology.
What is this? What the hell's going on, Roy?
Contilix sent the gold shipment back. Said the purity rating on the last truck's dipped below 3.9's fine.
What? That is total crap. Probably a data glitch. The same thing happened last year.
Well, they're freezing all shipments till we clear it with the assayers.
So I'm shut down? What am I supposed to do for 3 days?
What do you want to do
Hey,
about
B,
the,
let me show you this. Downtown antique dealer brought that in. You think it might be worth something?
Wow. It's interesting. Lettering, I think it's Cantonese.
Figures that you would say that, egghead. I'm gonna track down the dealer and see if she's got any other pieces.
You mind if I come with? Until it nicked the purity rating again? Got the afternoon off.
So, by hacking into Contilix's servers like Nate suggests, and giving the Madsen's gold a below-par purity rating, well, Miss Madsen has a little R&R time to go explore her little puzzles, and Tommy gets to chase his golden carrot. That's a great idea, Nate.
Well, I was gonna stain it next week to make it really pretty, you know, like an English chestnut or a Sedona red. But you really want to see it? It's over here in the back.
Hey, Parker, I think it's time we introduce the Madsens to the idea of the Snake River Massacre treasure.
Ta-da! Like I said, I found this at an estate auction. The dead guy was the son of some 19th century preacher who was apparently working with some Chinese miners or something.
A missionary?
Yeah, that was the word, missionary. And apparently this guy knew the location of this local famous treasure, the snake something or other.
The Snake River Massacre treasure.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big piece of local history. It dates back to the 1880s. 5 white men murdered a group of Chinese miners for a considerable amount of gold dust. They were unsuccessful because the gold is hidden somewhere in Portland.
How much gold?
Today's prices, tens of millions,
yeah,
maybe more.
Yeah, more.
But the truth is most people believe it's a hoax.
Yeah, hoax. Could be. Well, certainly feel free to take a looky-loo right in here. I'll just be right over here in the back. See ya. Okay.
That's a cipher. A code. That says something.
And that is gold dust residue. You think this thing tells the location of the treasure? Excuse me, miss. Give me $50 for the chest.
$50 it is, cowboy. Come on over here.
When you cipher, you take something you wrote and you encode it using a key book or a famous text like the Declaration of Independence. Now, the only way we are going to read this jumble of numbers is if we find that key book. So the question becomes, how do we find the key book?
Sure, you'll tell me.
I'll tell you how. By gaining context on the person who wrote the cipher.
But Samuel Cavendish is dead.
Well, then we find an expert who knows something about him or this Snake River Massacre treasure. It's so much fun.
When do we get to the part about the $20 million?
Oh, believe me, if this treasure is real, you and I will never work another day in our lives. Bingo.
I've got a surprise. Bam! Code names for us to use on the comms during the mission. Parker, you're gold. Sophie, you're silver. Nate, Mercury. And Elliot, Mr. Punchy.
Kidding me with that one? All right, that's pretty good.
Punchy. Would you mind writing that in the eval form? It's at the back of your dossier.
Ooh, evaluation form.
Please fill those out anonymously and just, give your honest feedback.
Nate never wants feedback.
To me, this is a team effort. I'd like to incorporate your ideas. Nate, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry, writing a letter.
Come on, man, you're writing a letter? While you're over there writing snail mail, we're sitting here devising twists for a never-before-done 21st century con.
Sounds very exciting.
It is.
Artisan, there are really only 7 basic cons, and the rest of them are all derivatives of those 7. They've opened up.
He's right.
Correction. There were only 7 cons until now. You see this? Grifters are going to be talking about this for years to come. What I've organized is only level 1 of the double-pronged monkey. Then it gets complicated. All right, initiate subcomponent 2. Clear out the contact. Excuse you. The phone. Yes, now. Thank you.
Hello? Professor Altidore, this is Naomi Lineker from the Asian American Studies at Grinnell College. Yeah, we would be interested in having you come and speak at that seminar.
No, stop.
Yeah, celebrating the subaltern and the Asian American immigrant experience. Yeah. Oh, great, we'll be in touch then. Thank you so much. Okay, bye.
Stop, please.
Morning, Professor.
If anyone has any information about this missionary and Chinese miners, it will be this Professor Altidore. She's the expert in the subject.
I am tired of playing games. You show me where those tunnels are.
I don't know anything about the tunnels.
Time is competitive. Ramp it up.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about.
Why are you bothering me?
You know.
Hey, you get off the phone. What the hell are you doing? Get out of here before we call the cops. Shut up, guards.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm sorry.
We were just walking by and saw what was happening. Who was that man?
Oh, Lenny Granson. He's an antiquities dealer, more like a thug. Wants me to help him with some ridiculous 19th century treasure hunt. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'm Tommy Madsen. This is my sister Barbara. We're in the gold business.
You don't know us, but we actually came here to see you.
Really? Why?
About that ridiculous treasure hunt.
Oh, look. Introducing Nate as a rival locks in value for the treasure hunt.
How?
Because Tommy's so competitive, When Nate showed up, it was impossible for him to resist.
Sophie, the treasure hunt is still a host to you, okay? Make the Madsons work harder to convince you.
When you enter a town and are welcomed, eat what is set before you. Heal the sick who are there. Luke 10:8. Well, it's from the King James edition of the Bible. It was translated into Old Cantonese by a man called Robert Morrison. He worked for the London Missionary Society in the early 19th century. It was mostly referenced by Cantonese immigrant miners.
Do you have a copy of that edition?
Well, yes, of course.
That watch is from the estate sale of the son of Samuel T. Cavendish. Does that name sound familiar?
Yes, he's a very well-known missionary from the area. I've written academic articles on him.
We have in our possession an undiscovered document that we believe belonged to Samuel T. Cavendish.
I think it's a code.
You don't buy into the treasure just yet, okay? Show a little resistance to the idea of it.
Look, I'm sorry. I just personally don't believe in the legend of the Snake River Massacre treasure. And I can't condone the use of historical events to bolster crazy theories. The Snake River Massacre was a terrible tragedy, and that's all there is to it.
But what if the legend were true? What if this cipher tells the location of a treasure, and the Bible that you were referencing is the key to cracking this cipher?
Well, that would be historic, Professor Altador. Wouldn't you be interested in finding something like that?
Did you take a bite of all these?
Well, I had to see which one I wanted.
Wow, really?
What?
Well, I don't know if any of this is true, but it is amazing, and it certainly does back up what Granson claims.
Deposited in the tunnels below the city in walls 2 feet deep, we have hidden our mining fortunes.
The tunnels?
The Shanghai tunnels. Old tunnels running below the streets of Portland. They were used to abduct Shanghai sailors back in the 1800s.
Beneath the city of Portland, a completely hidden city existed, connecting saloons and whorehouses, gambling parlors, opium dens even.
How do you not know that?
Yeah, how do I not?
It's very impressive, Barbara. You could be a professor yourself. Go on.
To arrive there, enter through the dockside doors. Follow here through the southern tunnel and come upon a left turn.
Madsons can find this place. I almost got lost.
But you didn't, did you? Because we use video game art design techniques to subconsciously lead you.
That way.
Using arrows, signage and lighting, sound effects. We're giving the gamers what they want. They want to be cold. They want to be scared. They want an adventure. Let's give it to them. All right, Mr. Punchy, the Madsons are almost here. Now remember, you're playing Tobias Bowden, Granson's underestimated, underappreciated underling.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play him like that.
Hey, that's okay, guy. That's okay, because I encourage initiative. But just remember, you work for Granson. You're cold, insensitive boss.
Got any notes on how I can play cold and insensitive?
Oh, Mercury. You're natural.
Natural. What's my character's name again?
Gold.
Apples.
Gold.
Apple axe.
Gold.
Must be behind this door.
No, it's not one or the other. Grayson, you gotta be the right one. You can't.
It just doesn't work.
Oh, well, look who's here. Oh, yeah, I remember you. Yeah, the tough guy.
South wall of the east-facing alcove.
Cipher? Yeah, you know where the cipher is, huh?
Back off.
I know exactly where the treasure is.
And these walls, this is a sub-foundation for the buildings above. This concrete's at least 2 feet thick.
You're gonna need us if it's buried in here, which I don't know if it is. Because you're gonna need a 6 and 5/60 drill to get through the cement and mortar. Drill. That's right, which I know you don't have.
A what?
A 6 and 5/60 long hole drill. Very expensive, highly regulated in the state of Oregon, which is why you need me, because I have my engineer Bowden here. He has access to one of those drills.
I can get one.
I'd get one. I'm just not liquid right now to get something like that. But give me the 34G for the drill. We'll go 50-50 on the treasure.
Give us your card. I'll think about it and give you a call.
Blown away yet, Nate?
What?
Come on, man. You know, like the dude in that famous Maxell stereo commercial, chilling back in the leather chair, but instead of sound, you were blown away by the power of my mind. Come on, now.
Now, listen, don't get ahead of yourself. The Madsons haven't made up their mind yet.
Nate, they're already hooked. You know it.
It's a good plan. I'll give you that.
Thank you. Was that so hard? No.
Listen, Artisan, the only thing success teaches you in this job is next time make it a little tougher. Tougher means more risk, more danger, more pressure on yourself. And that pressure, it begins to take a toll. You begin to see the absolute worst in people, their sins, their weaknesses, things you take advantage of. And after a while, you realize that maybe the job has changed you. And not always for the better.
Okay, Mercury, Mr. Punchy, Tommy Madsen is inbound with a check of $34,000 up top. Give me some.
No, I don't. High five, but well done.
Thank you. Would you mind putting that in the evaluation form?
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
What am I looking at?
Check it out.
Seriously? Not now. Parker, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Artisan, we're ready.
You know, to tell you the truth, I had no idea.
About what?
You know, when things come together so smoothly, when it all just clicks according to your beautiful and complicated plan, and just how sorry you feel for them.
For them, no. For us, yes.
Oh, you're just jealous of the puppet master.
What? That's not puppet master. That's jazz hands. That's puppet master.
That's hang loose.
Well, that is hang loose.
Oh, you know how to hang loose, but you don't know how to high five?
All right, guys. Tommy Madsen's here. Was it made out to the mining equipment company?
Yep. New terms. 70-30 split.
Well, that's not what we agreed to, though.
No, that was with my sister, and she is not a good negotiator. 70-30 split. We did all the heavy lifting. We found the location. We deserve a bigger cut. 70-30.
Okay, these are all very valid points, Nate. Just take the deal. Just take the damn deal.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
What?
What? Happened? Yeah, 70-30. Good.
Call us when you're ready to hit the tunnels.
This is what I was afraid of. It's gonna take a couple of minutes. I'm going 3 feet into that wall. Why don't you wait outside?
Yeah, I'm sure you can run away with all the gold. I wasn't born yesterday.
Mr. Ganson's right. You can't be around this piece of equipment when it's working. It's a very dangerous piece of equipment. Stuff flies off the wall. There's sparks. What I've done, though, is I've put 3 CCTVs up. The one right there, the one right there where you can see what the drill's actually doing into the wall, and then there's one up there, and if you look at the path, you can see now. All right, you gotta go. You can't stay here. All right, come on. Gotta go.
I think that's gold.
We found it!
We did it.
What's going on?
We gotta go. Yes, go. Go! It's gonna
What? How did you do that?
Room service.
It, man, I'm out of here. Deal's off.
Wait, why?
Lenny Grayson is dead down there, man. It's a crime scene, that's why.
He knew the risks going in. If we don't go after that gold, it'll be in vain. There's got to be another way in, through the floor of the sub-basement.
And risk the landlord learning about us, huh? How's that gonna work out? And guess who gets the gold in that scenario, bright guy? Not you and not me, okay? The only way to get the gold back is to contain the whole place, the whole situation.
How do we do that?
You gotta own the whole damn building and everything that's underneath it, and all the mineral rights. That's it.
Help us out. Make it worth your while.
Come on, we're so close.
All right, I know the owner, okay? And he has been talking about selling this place for a couple of years.
What's he asking for it?
$4.2 million. $1 million. Do you have that kind of money? Because I don't have that kind of money. I'm on city salary here.
Let's do it.
Just like that.
You convince your buddy to close at $4 million ASAP, and we will cut you in for 10% of the treasure. Are you game?
Let me get this straight. The watch, the chest, the cipher, the Cantonese Bible, the tunnel cave-in.
Well, it was a fake cave, and you see the rocks were just painted styrofoam.
Whatever, a staged tragic death. All for a land deal?
It's impressive, huh?
Hutton, I once pulled off a land deal with half a glass of champagne and a low-cut dress. Look, a land deal needs an attorney. Who's going to close this deal?
I'm saving that last piece of this beautiful symphony for myself.
Yeah, well, you better hurry up, all right? Because the Madsons just called, and they're so excited they want to push the closing up till tomorrow morning. How's that fit in your little symphony?
Wait, no, wait. I mean, I'm not even ready. I don't even have a Swiss bank account to transfer the funds into.
Well, you better find one. You better find a real estate attorney's office and clear it out quick.
I'm getting sick of this, man. You better have this down, Hardison.
All our identities were burned on other parts of the con.
It's all on you, Hardison.
How am I gonna do this?
You're the puppet master. Pull your strings.
I called IT 20 minutes ago. Where the hell is the kid? This computer virus is about to give me a friggin' aneurysm. Can I help you, sir? You here to see an attorney?
IT.
Sure as hell the best dressed IT guy I have ever seen.
Age of the gig, baby. Can I get in there?
Please.
Ouch. It looks like this is going to take me a while. You should probably take your lunch break.
Can't. Too much work.
Listen, in order for me to completely scrub your PC clean, I'm going to have to go through every website you've ever been to.
Every?
Every. And if you're like most people, that's not so flattering. Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll take that lunch.
You do that. Alrighty. Mr. Madsen, Miss Madsen, please do the honors of signing the flag pages where indicated.
You know, I've had this nagging feeling all morning about this deal.
Yeah?
Have we made this thing? I don't know. Has it gotten too complicated?
Oh.
Have I seen you someplace before?
Oh, I don't think so. Portland is a very small city, so...
Yeah, I know the feeling that you're talking about, B. Because I have been going over in my head. Remember when you once told me that there is never a get-rich scheme?
That ever pan out?
Yeah.
Let me point out to you two that you are getting an excellent bargain on this property. Really, you have no idea what it took to put this deal together. No idea.
It's like every time we found something, another obstacle just fell in our path, and it got frustrating.
I don't think so.
More and more complicated.
Super complicated.
No, I mean, you keep saying complicated. It's really not complicated. You just sign right there, right? It says right there by the tape, sign, so.
We're gold people.
Remember, we always say that gold is a metal that forever increases in value.
Can you please just stop wasting our time and sign the documents?
I don't think I like your tone. And you do look familiar to me.
Oh, where's Mr. Manchester?
Oh, Manchester. I thought your name was Laurel.
It is, and this is my space.
Oh, the woman who came in with the gold watch to our store the one day that you had no work.
The professor, the antiquities collector, it all felt funny. Don't you see they're con men?
Who kind of
They're trying to rip us off.
No, it's... Hey, whoa, hey.
Come back here!
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, boy.
We'll call the cops. We will get you!
I don't know what happened. I had him, and I just...
Didn't anticipate the rage quit.
You know gamer terminology?
I know the key to a good game is balancing boredom and frustration. You know, the puzzle's too easy, then the player, gets bored and walks away. The puzzle's too hard, then the player gets frustrated and quits in a rage quit.
How do you know that?
I know a few things, Hardison. I know that an overcomplicated puzzle eventually begs the question, is it really worth it? But hey, keep your chin up, not all is lost, you know?
How's that? They didn't sign.
Oh, of course not. That was just to distract them from the heist.
The heist? What heist?
Roy!
Over here.
Roy, call the police. We have a crime to report.
And that professor. Don't forget that professor.
Something happened?
Never mind, I'll do it myself.
Good news, Miss Madsen. Contillic's lifted the quality rating. They'll be taking the shipments back tomorrow.
Great. They'll be doing what?
Remember they sent all the gold back? I told you.
What the hell's going on, Roy?
Contillic sent the gold shipment back. Said the purity rating on the last trucks dipped below 3.9's fine.
What?
What do you want to do
Hey,
about
B, let me show you this. Downtown antique dealer brought that in. You think it might be worth something?
All right.
It's interesting.
Guess we'll just put it in the vault for now.
You put the gold in the vault.
Yeah, 3 days worth. That's how long we were shut down.
The vault is useless.
Where'd that go?
How on earth did you find it?
Well, we learned that Barbara Madsen had taken a personal liking to it and was wearing it.
So we sent one of our best retrieval specialists to go get it.
Okay, well, I'll just be over here if you guys need anything.
We also obtained the gold to be sold customer list.
Which means that we'll be sending restitution checks to all the other victims from a special fund established in your grandmother's name.
You have no idea how much that means to me. I can't thank you enough. Ever since I lost my job a few years ago, nothing's gone my way. This is the first time I feel different.
Well, the Madsons should be losing their jobs right about now.
Yeah, I would say they'd be getting their pink slip very soon.
Did you catch the guys who stole our gold?
Yeah, about that, Miss Madsen. Your insurance company contacted us regarding your claim. Yeah, they're just not buying the story that they broke in here and that they knew how to use your highly regulated drill that you just bought and then use it to rob your fake, useless vault. I mean, that's got to be the worst insurance scam story I've ever heard. Yeah. Cuff them.
That is exactly what happened. They were con men. They played us.
Yeah, you know what? Tell that to a judge. Insurance fraud is a felony in Oregon.
It's your fault, B.
My fault.
Shanghai Tennis. How could you not know?
They went to you first because they knew that you would be dumb enough to buy it.
You're dumb.
How many restitution checks you writing?
So far 200. I've got 100 to go.
You got mail. I'm out, man.
How could you have possibly known this?
I knew enough. I knew you had a complicated con in the works. And I knew as long as we had those 3 things on the list, and that Barbara Madsen was distracted from all that gold piling up in that useless vault, that we had a shot at taking over the family business. You never count on the perfect plan. Now, the perfect plan, it has too many moving parts, and you gotta expect the perfect plan to fail. I mean, that's what I do.
Then what do you count on?
I count on the simplest and ugliest plan, not plan A. No, but like plan G, for example. I start with plan G. You know, the quick, simple, ugly plan that I know is gonna work if everything goes bad. I just pretty it up a little bit, add this and that. I give you a backup plan, that's all. You know, Harrison, you should be proud.
Proud? My first job completely fell apart.
Hey, it was a good plan. It was a smart plan, clever. Don't sell yourself short.
What's this?
Oh, it's an evaluation form. Good night, Harrison.
Hey, Nate. Thanks, man.